Hi, welcome to YouTube. This is my 2003 Honda Civic Type R. I've had it since new, so 19 years, and it's only got 33,000 miles on it. It hasn't been in any accidents, but it has had a few dings along the way. I could name each one, but the most unfortunate one was the one on the door here and the rear wing. I think some kind of dumpster truck or whatever just scraped along it and dented it, but I haven't repaired that because it happened about 4 or 5 years ago. Other than that, the car is very clean, as you can see, and yeah, a few nicks on the bumper. If you look at the rear bumper, there's just a couple of nicks here and there, but yeah, cosmetic. You know, if you wanted to spray a rear bumper, you could, but there's no damage to it. And just a little bit there. In the boot, an unused spare tire, and obviously locking nuts and stuff like that, but again, never used. Inside the interior, again, very clean, no rust on this thing that I can see. And the interior is pretty much faultless. There's no rips or tears, no staining anywhere. I had a no smoke, no drink policy when I owned this car, the whole time I've had this car, so it's never been smoked in. And I've never even had a glass of water in it. That's how particular I was about this car. This model is 24347. Don't know how many they made in total, but that's its number. And again, everything inside, immaculate. If you're looking to collect something like this would be a great starter. Obviously, it's got, like I said, some cosmetic stuff on the outside, but inside and outside, pretty much, this thing is sound. All the stitching is in place, nothing's coming apart here. It's all as it was from the factory. The only thing that it does have is a little hole, probably where I've been putting my foot through the floor. No, joking. But yeah, just the wear and tear of the accelerator pedal and where your heel rests. That over the 19 years of driving it has worn away. But everything else, even the general condition of the carpets, is good. And if you wanted to get new carpets underneath, well, they've never been walked on. Okay, in the back is pretty much the same. If you see any sort of deformation here in the back seat, that's just where I've taken out my child's baby seat. But that should go back to form in no time at all, as I'm always changing it anyway. But again, in the back, no rips, tears, defects. I'm big enough to get 2 small children in the back here. In fact, you can get adults in here too. But again, the carpet through the back, same as in the front, pretty much flawless. Right. Oh, forgot to show you the glove box. Nice and empty and clean, along with the door panels. And sometimes you notice these things get scratched over years of use. My side's a little bit worse. I didn't have so many passengers in the day. But the one thing I've noticed on the old models is the gear lever, or the gear shift. I did wear a ring in the very early days of having it, and I realized it was getting these micro scratches in it, so I quickly removed the ring from my finger, married or not, and I just drove it without, because I knew that was going to damage over time. And I have seen a few Type Rs that have deteriorated with the gear lever. Don't know how much they cost, you can probably replace them, but I like to have an original that stays original. Again, I'll show you under the bonnet, but in here it's just nice and tidy. I haven't done anything to it. I haven't done any modifications over the years. But I'll show you the door well on this one as well. Nothing spilled, nothing ruined. So again here, this car was garaged for about, I'd say about 10 or 11 years of its life. I became a motorcycle rider in 2007. So the first 4 years I was using it every day to commute to work. And then after that, slowly up until like maybe 2010, I no longer drove this car, and it pretty much was not beached, but it was stuck in the garage and just left because I had a 600 CBR that I was commuting to every day at work. Loved it, didn't ever want to get off it. It's so much easier when you're in London wanting to commute. And this thing unfortunately collected a lot of dust, but I guess if it's going to be yours, you know that it hasn't been thrashed and treated badly. So whoever is going to own this, I'm looking for somebody that is going to care for it like their own son or daughter, because it is something that has lasted 19 years. And as you can see, there's not a lot of work that needs to go into making this a concourse edition. Like I said, nothing spoiled, nothing damaged. And the number plates haven't lasted as long as the car. I know it's 2003, but the backing has come away and it's just got underneath there. But as you can see, these have ruined. The paint job has lasted incredibly, but then I guess when it's had 15 years of its life being garaged, it's not going to get that dusty and dirty. So there's no like salt corrosion or sand or whatever grit that's on the road, because this thing has been cared for and looked after. So if you're interested in owning a Honda Civic Type R, a retro Honda Civic Type R now, turning into a collector's, this could be yours. So check on the link and see. I haven't actually thought of a price yet because I haven't actually got around to seeing what others are worth. But like I said, this one has only got 33,000 miles in it. So I don't think you're going to get any car, any Type R that is lower than those kind of miles. And there's one little more, where was it? There. And that's about it. What you see is what you get. So hopefully you'll fall in love with it just like I did 19 years ago. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I just forgot, I never started it up for you.